So, hello students, welcome to your English class. Yesterday we did Sound of Music, Part 1, Para 3. Till Para 3 we have completed and we do the recapitulate. It is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. You know how. The scene begins at the railway platform when the Evelyn, she was waiting for her train to Royal Academy where she got admission, and she was nervous and excited both. When she come to know about her hearing, it was her childhood when her mother when her mother Isabel was calling her. The name of the mother is Isabel Glennie. When she was calling her and she was not responding, then she come to know that she is deaf. And the headmistress suggests them to take her to the proper schooling and everything, where she met a teacher, Robs, and he made her recognize her power about hearing through vibration, not by listening, through vibration. Okay, then we have come here. Third, she comes to know that how she is going to lead her life. It is not possible, but yes, through determination and hard work, she was able to do that. Ron Forbes understood when he saw that she can do what she wants. Only need to make her realize her actual power, her real power. Okay, so this we have done. Now we will begin with para 4. She never looked back from that point onwards. She told She never looked back. From that point onwards, she toured the United Kingdom with the youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. She never looked back. Once Evelyn overcame the hurdle, when she started sensing the different sounds, she progressed in her career. So, Evelyn toured the United Kingdom and performed with a youth orchestra. By the time Evelyn reached the age of 16 years, she had decided to make music her life. Means now nothing else is there in her life except of music. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. Orchestra work is group performance. Orchestra means when a group performs, a group of musicians, and solo means single one. Okay, first of all, she gave an audition for the admission, and then the history begins. No other person had scored such a high score as Evelyn did. In the beginning, Evelyn performed in a group and she got well in her music. As she got confident, she started performing alone. It is mentioned here that she had performed solo, means alone she gave the performance. At the end, she had achieved all the top awards. By the time she had completed her 3 year course at the Royal Academy of Music. So, this is her determination. This is her wish that she want to do, and she was doing. Audition gave a short performance so that the director could decide whether she was good enough. I think you all have witnessed the audition that used to be held for DID, India Got Talent. A lot of people came there to make themselves prove their talent. So, in the same way, she got a chance and she did. Para 5. And for all of us, and for all of this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. And she got right to the top. The world's most sought after multi percussionist with a mastery of some thousand instruments and hectic international schedule. Okay, means, and for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If anyone says that Evelyn has done something great, she does not acknowledge. She is very humble and down to earth. She never accept that she did something. No, it's just normal. She is doing and she want to do. She is growing and she want to grow. At that time, this was going on. Okay, then she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi percussionist with a mastery. To the top. Evelyn also achieved her goal. Are you getting me? She wanted to do that and she achieved her goal. She worked hard. She had an aim to become the topmost, the most famous, the most sought after musician of the world, and she did that. And that was the spirit. She thought and did that. She gained mastery of almost 1000 musical instruments, and she is the most popular multi percussionist of the world. Multi percussionist, the one who knows how to play many instruments. She has a very busy schedule. She has programs, concerts all over the world. Hectic international schedule. Not in her own nation. She was not confined to her own nation, to her own country, but now she was moving everywhere. This is her talent that made her so famous. Her hard work, her determination, her will of power. That I can do it. Next, 6. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Means it is intriguing to watch. Intriguing, fascinating, and curious. It is really so strange when she perform. And what is strange is here? Strange is like she cannot hear and she is performing effortlessly. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble. She laughed. Men with bushy beards give me trouble. Now, Evelyn interview with the writer, which lasted for 2 hours. And the writer was telling that she never missed a single word that she spoke. Here she mentioned, men with bushy beards give me trouble. And she laughed also. She want to say that those men who have long, huge, bushy beards give her trouble. Means, who were they? Why she said so? Because when they speak, she cannot see their lips movement, as their lips are covered with the bushy beards. So this is, here she is helpless. Whenever she talked to a person who are having beards, She was totally helpless. It is. So this is the picture of Evelyn when she was playing the instrument. You can see she's totally concentrating here and not looking any other where. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Now you can see here that yes, she was doing. So it is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt, especially the eyes. Evelyn says she does not only see the lip movement of the person's face to make out what the person is speaking. She sees the whole face, that means the entire expression of the face of the speaker. Makes Evelyn identify or know what the person is saying. She acts the expression of the eyes, helps Evelyn make out what the person sitting in front of her is saying. She's not only recognize the lip movement, she's also noticing the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Flawlessly without a fault or mistake. Lilt, a way of speaking like we say accent. You know what is accent? Accent when we speak, a way of speaking. This is French accent, this is British accent. So that is a way of speaking also. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. So you can see a new thing is added here, that Evelyn's speech is flawless. She has a Scottish accent and she is saying that she can even speak clearly because she can learn the language as she had studied till the age of 11. And till the age of 11 means at that time when her hearing power was not lost. But that does not explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. And after becoming deaf, Evelyn also learned two new languages, French and basic Japanese. So one can wonder how could she learn these two languages despite her deafness. Clear? Now 7. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. Tingles causes a slight prickling or stinging sensation. So here she want to explain that how she identify music. It creates sensation in her skin, in her cheekbones, even in her hair. So she can respond to music. She can understood this when she says, but that does not explain how she manage. This we have done, sorry. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertip. You play xylophone with the help of the stick. She was saying the use of stick, and she can sense the vibration of the sound through sticks, and that vibration passed through her fingertips. She can feel when the DJ is playing somewhere and some objects are kept here and there, when you touch them, or not only DJs, even in other loud music, you can feel the vibration. So think how she was able to feel the little bit of vibrations. Okay. Now, by leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. She can feel the resonances. Resonances? She can feel the drum. She can feel the drum and echo of the drum flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibration pass through her bare feet and up her legs. You're getting it? She can feel the vibration, that the vibrations are passing from through the wooden platform, and was feeling, she while performing she feels through her legs, you know. 8. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society prestigious Soloist of the Year. It's Philharmonic Society prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Says master percussionist James Blades. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So, James Blade, who is a master percussionist, and he just told something, he said something. He was the one about whom we used to read. According to him, he mentioned God took away her hearing ability, but in return, God gifted her with some strong power of sensing sound, which is not possible for others, which is not even possible for others, like others are not aware of that senses that she is having. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic? A person who finds it difficult to stop working. Workaholic? A person who always want to work. If he cannot sit blank, he cannot think without work. So she accept that she is workaholic. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musician, but the rewards are enormous. Enormous? Huge. Apart from the regular concert, Evelyn also gave free concert in prisons and hospitals. Means she always want to busy. She always want to listen people who are classical musician. She also want to do work hard. And she is mentioning here that yes, remaining busy is not easy. It's really hard, but the rewards are enormous. When you do hard work, the rewards are also enormous. And apart from this, she gave concerts free of cost. She arranged concerts for the person who are in prisons and hospital. She also gave high priority to classes for young musicians. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says, she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. Here is a big thing for others. She is example for others. She is an example for others. Like Evelyn is an inspiration. She is an ideal. Anne Richlin, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund of Deaf Children, says that Evelyn is an inspiration for them who cannot hear, who are like her, as she can understood their problem very easily. She knows what they feel and she do whatever she can do for them. They can fulfill all their dreams. Means she gave the way to them to fulfill their dreams. 10. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Accomplished? Completed. She achieved. She achieved more than those people who are double her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look her and say, if she can do it, I can. If she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. She has given enormous pleasure to millions. Means, to sum up, I would like to say, she became an exemplary. Her story is an inspiration to those people who are physically disabled. They feel that, they think that, they think that Evelyn can achieve her dreams. If she can, they also can. And she has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such good music. And to sum up, I would like to say, if you can think it, you can do it. So, students, don't lose hope. Don't be negative. See your goals, not your obstacles. You just find way to complete your goals like her. She is not only exemplary for them, but for you also. Don't see success as your achievement. See it as your goal. And when the failures are there, think these are the hurdles. Think you are going to learn from that. Keeping this in mind, read the chapter once again, part 1, which is written by Deborah Cowley. Okay, so now resume to the next video. Thank you so much.